So the biggest advice I have is to have like a dedicated office space. I think this is key to remote learning, and if at all possible, this area needs to be quiet, away from any distractions whatsoever, just allowing you to focus like you would in like a classroom setting. As well as, I think if the professor has like an option for like, you can have your camera on, if you're doing Zoom, for instance, to have it on. And then in addition, I think, if at all possible, I think picking up like another monitor or a set of monitors to make remote learning like a breeze with organization.
Give yourself breaks and like take care of your mental health.
As long as you just go with the flow and just take each and every day one step at a time, you'll get into the flow of things.
I think the best thing that I found worked was using a planner. I have a planner that is separated in weeks and then days, and so I would put all of my weekly super important things like tests, quizzes, assignments, anything that was super big on the weekly part of it, and then make myself a daily planner schedule. That way I could stick to that and designate myself the time that I would do homework, time that I would actually work on my studies, and then time that I would give myself to relax and be able to separate myself from the schoolwork.
My advice would be to reach out to all your classmates, or maybe 5 or 6 that you have in your roster. You can look on Canvas. Just email them and reach out, maybe talk to them on the phone, FaceTime them, do whatever, and just kind of make those connections. Make sure you're reaching out and making friends, especially in the business school, because then you can just kind of learn as you go along.
Take things seriously. You gotta keep up with your grades, you gotta keep up with your work. Can't really slack off just because you're in the comfort of your own home.
Your schedule is up to you and how you plan it and manage it whenever you get a job after school, and this will help you be able to handle those scenarios in the future better.
Just getting on that schedule daily and kind of getting back into the groove of things is definitely going to be very helpful.
One thing that I did differently was I allocated a special place in my house, like on my study table, where I would sit during all my classes and shut my room out so that I would not have any outside distractions to distract me from my classes. And I made sure that I scheduled my time properly. Like if I had a class from 12 to 1, then I would schedule like 15 minutes before and after the class to go over the notes that I'd written so that I could work better.
Being able to successfully complete classes virtual really transferred over to this virtual learning in terms of my internship and being onboarded that way. So it was a great preparation of things to expect.
So to keep in touch with my Kelley professors, I've really been using LinkedIn and email. I'm connected with a lot of my professors via LinkedIn, so just continuously looking at the posts that they have. They're still writing and creating great articles, so keeping in touch with them that way. And then a few professors I've been emailing back and forth just to stay connected with. Check in on those that you care about and still get involved in student organizations. Although it might be a weird semester, don't let the semester go away.
I know for a fact that it could be so intimidating to just kind of reach out, but I know that all of the organizations on IUPUI have grown and have helped so many people that, and it's such a good way to not just go to school. It adds so much more meanings to your education.